Well, good afternoon and happy Monday. Welcome to your first market wrap for August. And look, it was quite a choppy start to the month. So we started the day actually in negative territory. We were down by roughly 0.4% at the start of the session, but we did start gaining momentum from there on. And we did actually manage to finish the day on a positive note, ending higher by roughly around 0.5% and crossing over the 9,000 point mark once again. Of course, we did get there last week as well, but we weren't quite able to hold on to that. And of course, this does come after posting our best weekly performance since April last week and wrapping up July with a more than 2% lift, which was our second best month of the year so far. Now, we did start off the day with most sectors falling, but as with the broader market, it actually picked up as the day went on. So we ended with most of the sectors in positive territory. Telcos were almost completely flat and energy was the only sector to pose a sizable drop, but that was after President Donald Trump announced that peace talks with Iran will resume today, and that sent oil prices plunging by 5%. So energy stocks tracking that decline in oil prices. All other sectors rose, with industrials, consumer sectors and also healthcare each gaining over 1%. And we did see our utility sector doing absolutely best today with a gain of 2.1%, but keep in mind that is the smallest sector on our market, so not doing much for the broader market indeed. Now, looking at some of the individual winners, minerals at 260 actually topped the winners list on the ASX 200, and this was after presenting at the Diggers and Dealers Mining Convention, unveiling plans to grow its gold project in Western Australia and move it closer to production. Ora Banda used its Diggers and Dealers presentation to highlight its ambitious growth plans. Elsewhere, shares of insurance broker Steadfast provided an update about the proposed takeover from a consortium of private equity giants, bidding $7.7 billion to buy out the company. Now, the potential buyers have now substantially completed their checks of the business, and both sides have extended exclusive negotiations until the 19th of August to finalise the deal, which is an encouraging step. But of course, there is still no guarantee that the takeover will proceed. But Steadfast share price lifting by close to 3% today. And car leasing company Fleet Partners rallied 17% to a 2-year high. And this was after receiving a takeover proposal from rival SG Fleet, backed by private equity firm Pacific Equity Partners. Now, the potential buyer is offering $3.60 per share, and that values Fleet Partners at around $770 million, which is roughly 27% above Friday's closing price. Now, its board is currently considering the offer, and it will update the market when it has something to present on that front. On the other end of things, we did see Fortescue actually doing worse today. It extended losses after the outlook in its quarterly update late last week fell short of market expectations, and it also said it expects to write down the value of its Iron Bridge project by roughly $750 million amid a slower than expected ramp up of the mine, so down close to 4% today. Smiggle and Peter Alexander, owner Premier Investments, traded ex-dividend today. It's set to pay out 45 cents per share on the 20th of August to eligible investors, so in about 2.5 weeks' time. And as we know, it is quite normal for a company's share price to ease on the day that it's trading ex-dividend. And Champion Iron fell for a third straight session after it swung to a quarterly loss. Now, in terms of currencies, they are all slightly weaker, with the Aussie currently buying 70.2 US cents. Looking ahead to tonight in the United States, we will get an update on manufacturing. We have most of the big US earnings behind us now, except for Nvidia, which will come later this month, but there's still plenty of earnings yet to come out. So tonight out of the US will be Palantir and Snap Inc. Tomorrow on the local front, we have Credit Corp reporting their earnings, but as we know here in Australia, earnings season tends to ramp up towards the second half of the month. So they'll start trickling through and sort of ramp up from week 3 and 4. So we do have that to look forward to, and we also get an update on job ads and also household spending tomorrow on the local front. So another busy day ahead. I hope you all had a lovely Monday, and we'll see you again tomorrow.